talking about syncopations and how important they are, and how I feel singers need to understand and embrace them, and also creatively work with them on the stage. Creatively work with them. Now, choristers must understand the dynamics of syncopation. And one thing you must understand is syncopations actually have their function. One major function of syncopations is it improves performance. It improves performance. It helps a boring, straight, predictable performance to it puts elements of unpredictability. It puts elements of surprise in your performance. The syncopations the musicians come up with will add energy, zest, and surprises to the whole session. You understand? Now, I want to give you an example, a simple example of how to approach, a syncopation. How to maybe, let's say you're doing it on the key of C major, for example. Let's say we are doing the song. We want to do an intro like this. You have something like this. How you turn it to wine, for the eyes of the blind. Like you. Now, look at that point where we went to that. There's no one like you, right? None like you. Let me give you a simple tool you hear every time that can help you, the singer, get into the mix with the musicians. It's as simple as a count. You always hear singers do the 1, 2, 3, 4. That simple act helps the singer get into what the musicians are doing. A simple count. Now, there are 2 points where you must accentuate, where you can use to accentuate the syncopations. Number 1 is vocally, and secondly, bodily. There is a way you will move on stage bodily that will show that you know what the musicians are playing, you know what they are about to play. There are some hand movements, there are some body movements that will literally flow with what the musicians are doing. Praise singers should not be boring on stage. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Secondly, there is what we call the vocal accentuation of syncopations, which is a simple example of it is what I just did now. The count. When I did there's no one like you, not like. So now this is an anticipation. It's anticipating the into the darkness we shine. I don't know if that's correct, but it's anticipating that part of the song. When it did not like you. 2, 3, go into the da. You see? Everybody 2, 3, let's go. Hey. Right, you now enter the like that, Even the simple everybody let's go is another way of accentuating or anticipating the next part of the song. It's a very good, because I see singers sometimes they are so away from what is happening musically on the stage. You need to get yourself involved vocally and bodily. These 2 aspects. You must get your body involved and your voice, your vocals. Not even singing now, maybe talking. Do you know that talking is actually very, very important on stage? Yes. And the nutshell of what I'm trying to say is this. There is in as much as what we do is spiritual, and this does not replace the importance of the spiritual aspect of what we do. It doesn't replace it in any way. But one thing we must understand is that there is the physical or the performance aspect of what we do. It's something we must master in as much as, as well, I would say alongside mastering our relationship with God, how much we are in sync with the Holy Spirit, with what we do on stage. We must also master the the performance side of things. And this is one small tip: understanding, flowing with, and being creative with syncopations is actually very important. Do you understand? So this is an advice for singers out there. Begin to work with your musicians and begin to challenge yourselves to understand and creatively work with syncopations. And you know what they are? They are your intros, they are your interludes, and they are your outros. Begin to work with what they are doing. Come up with good syncopations. Why? Because it adds elements of surprise to your performance. It adds energy and zest to your session so that it doesn't look predictable and boring. You get? So if you like content like this and you feel like this is good, please, why don't you give me a like, share this video, comment, ask any question you may have in the comment section, and I'll be there to answer you. So this is yours truly, Olasong, and I'll see you in the next one.